Now, as we promised in the last video, we're going to demonstrate how to use SPSS to obtain the regression equation and the model summary. The model summary is the box on the lower right. We are going to use SPSS to get those values. We're going to use the same data that we've been using all along. We're going to predict body fat from age, skin fold, and BMI.
Here's our data set from SPSS. Notice we have age, skin folds, BMI, and DEXA. We're going to illustrate multiple regression. We're going to use more than one predictor to predict DEXA. We do that by going to Analyze, Regression. Remember, we're doing regression. It's a linear regression. We're going to predict DEXA, and we're going to predict DEXA from age, skin folds, and BMI. So they are what's called the independent variables, or the X variables. We're going to predict DEXA from those variables. There are a wide variety of different models and methods that might be used to do multiple regression. We have listed those in the text for you. We'll currently use the simple model just to illustrate what the results of a multiple regression look like. So we'll say OK. There are a wide variety of different pieces of this output. We'll identify only those that are most important for this simple illustration. The table on top, you've seen it before. It's the model summary that indicates the multiple R is 0.856. Importantly, in this result, we now have coefficients that are listed that help us identify what the B's are associated with each of the X's. For example, the regression coefficient, the B, for age is 0.031. That for skin folds is 0.493. And for BMI is 0.072. So essentially, what we can do is derive a multiple regression equation. And here's what that equation would look like with our example. There is the multiple regression equation. We predict Y from age, skin folds, BMI, and the constant. You need to make the decision then. Do I need to measure all three things? Could I measure only two of those? Is one sufficient?